Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. It appears that for the very least, for the very foreseeing future, that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will meet for a third time. Except this time it may be in front of a judge. For arbitration, it appears that sometime next week, rumor has it. And I will say rumor has it. Haven't heard from Deontay Wilder himself, but keep in mind it appears that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury may meet up in arbitration next week to discuss a judge ordering Tyson Fury to give Deontay Wilder a third fight. Keep in mind, Lennox Lewis did this before. He sued to get a fight and won twice. If I'm not mistaken, he sued Mike Tyson, won. And there was somebody else he sued too. I can't remember, but that's neither here nor there. I'm sure somebody will put it in the comment section. So, if you know who the other person was, Lennox Lewis sued to get it might have been Hasim Rahman. I don't know. I don't know. But he sued two people to get a fight and he won. So Deontay Wilder kind of got history on his side. Now, at the end of the day, um, they're gonna go in front of a retired judge and see can they work this out. And the judge could look at the evidence presented. Now, Tyson Fury is saying that the obligation in the contract basically had an expiration date and it ran out. But then Tyson Fury kind of flip-flopped in another interview saying, "Oh no, I'm just not going to fight Deontay Wilder because I don't like what he said about me," which sounds very, chicken shit, but nevertheless, that came out of Tyson Fury's mouth. Like I said, I've been in a couple of arbitration hearings before and I know how it works. Now, if you can work something out, with the judge, then it doesn't have to go to trial and all that kind of stuff. Now, it could get settled there. Now, worst case scenario, Tyson Fury could move on and go another direction, but he would have to pay Deontay Wilder millions of dollars to move on. Where he could just say, "Hey, I'll just take the third fight." Now, if Tyson Fury refuses to take a third fight, then he has to pay Deontay Wilder. And then if he says he'll take a third fight with Deontay Wilder, and then he doesn't, Deontay Wilder could sue him again for breach of contract. So at the end of the day, the walls are closing in on Tyson Fury. If this man is so confident he can beat Deontay Wilder in the third fight, and if these allegations against him made by Deontay Wilder are egregious according to Teddy Atlas, and and just total bullshit, well, why not prove it by saying, you know what, I'm gonna take on a third fight with you, and I'm gonna beat you even worse. But it appears to me that Tyson Fury had this planned all along. I think he planned not to ever fight Deontay Wilder a third time again anyway. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much Tyson Fury fans try to defend him. I believe he's a cheater. He has no integrity, no dignity about himself. And Tyson Fury was a guy that certain people once felt bad for and tried to root for, but then based off the fact how he's conducting himself and then his shady history with, doing some suspect stuff, well, it makes you instantly kind of like, nah, I'm good on Tyson Fury. But we'll see where this goes. I'll have more for you later on. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.